Good morning, dear students. Welcome to the class again. We will continue chapter number 5 AP, and we are going to study the new topic, nth term of an AP. So what is nth term? It means if the total terms in AP is n. So therefore if we want to find out that term, n term, so we can use the formula an is equal to a plus n minus 1 d. For example, if the 20 total terms are there in AP and asked to find out the 50th term, so we are going to find out 50th term or 70th term or 80th term, whatever they ask, by using formula an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the formula to find out the value of any term. Now, where an is the nth term, it is denoted by an. As you know, a is the first term and d is the last term, and n is a number of term. And we already talked about the two types of AP. It is fixed and infinite AP. Fixed AP means the AP in which the terms are fixed. It is not extended or it is not infinite, right? It is top or the numbers of terms are fixed. For example, if I show like this, 3, 5, 7, 19. Okay, so here we can say 19 is the last term. So this AP, this sequence is an AP, and this type of AP is a finite or fixed AP. Okay, it is finite AP. And in finite AP, 19 is the last term. And here in AP, the last term is denoted by small l. So for this particular AP, we can say L is equal to 90. Okay, so let's continue the exercise 5.2. In that, the sums are related with to find out the nth term of given AP. Let's continue exercise 5.2, and in first question, the value of A, D and AN, out of these four different character, any three values are given and you have to find out the fourth character or means fourth value. For example, if I tell you about the nth term, okay, we have just seen the formula an is equal to a plus n minus 1d. So here four characters are an, a, n and d. Okay, so out of these 1, 2, 3 and 4, out of these 4, any 3 values are given, then you can easily find out the fourth one. Okay, तो हमको यही करना है क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 में. So in question number 1, the first term is, it is given that value a is 7. It means first term is 7. D, common difference is 3. N is equal to 8. Number of term is 8. And here we have to find out an. An means if here number of term is 8, it means we have to start with a8. Are you getting it? If the number of term here it is 8, it means an we have to find out. It means a8 we have to find out, in short. And a8 is equal to a. Okay, first we write the formula. An is equal to a plus n minus 1 d. And therefore here n is equal to 8. Therefore a8 is equal to, now substitute the value. A is equal to 7. Then n is equal to 8 minus 1 and d is equal to 3. So a8 is equal to 7 plus 8 minus 1 is equal to 7 and 7 into 3. So here 7 plus 21. So therefore we can say a8 is equal to 28. Okay, isn't it easy? So in this type of sum, if any three values are given, you can easily find out the fourth value. Okay, and it is very essential that you have to highlight your answer in a rectangular box. Okay, now let's continue the next one. Now second one. In second one, value a is given, d we have to find out. Here d is not given, common difference is not given. the number of terms. It is also given, it is n is equal to 10, and the nth term, it means here it is a 10, so this is the 10th term. This is the 10th term and its value is given 0. Okay, so it is 10. It means we write here A10. Okay, A10 is equal to A plus n minus 1. Okay, this is the formula. So first we write down the formula every time and then we can show here our term is 10. So A10 is equal to, now A plus 10 minus 1D. Here I want to show you the main thing, that every time when you put value n, okay, so this is the formula you get. Here it is A10. So the main formula is A plus 9D. एक लेस हो जाता है, जितना नंबर ऑफ टर्म यहाँ पे होगा उसका एक कम होके जो कोएफिशिएंट होगा वो d के साथ मल्टीप्लिकेशन में आएगा. ओके, नाउ सी हियर A10 इज इक्वल टू A प्लस 9D. इन अर्लियर वन जो फर्स्ट एग्जाम्पल था उसमें क्या था, A8 इज इक्वल टू A प्लस 7D. ओके, फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ दे आस्क टू फाइंड आउट A14, then you can directly use A plus 13D. Is it clear? Okay, हम दूसरे example आगे करेंगे, then you can get easily this knowledge about how to find out any term. Okay, the formula is fixed. If it is A12, then A12 is equal to A plus 11D. Now here we are going to substitute the value 18 plus 9 into D. And A10 value, AN value we have, they are given, it is 0. Now, if we take out this minus 18 to the other hand, so it is plus 18. So plus 18 is equal to 9D. This 9 comes to other hand, therefore 18 by 9 is equal to D. And therefore D is equal to, like this we can find out the answers. Now in next sums, third, fourth and fifth sum of question 1, same formula you have to use, but out of 4 any 3 values they are given and you have to find out the fourth one. Same process you can apply to find out the answer. Let's continue with the question number 2. Question number 2 is a multiple choice question. Out of 4 options you have to select a correct option. And the question is 30th term of NAP 1074 and goes on is either A, B, C or D. So we have to check or we have to find out the 30th term. The 30th means A30. If you want to find out A30, what is the formula? A30 is equal to A plus 29D. Let's write down the steps. So first of all we can write here formula AN is equal to A plus N minus 1D. As we have to find out 30th term, so we can write here A30. A30 is equal to A plus 30 minus 1D. So therefore A30 is equal to A plus 29D. See, it is not essential that you have to show all this step. You can directly write this step also. Okay, here I am showing you because this is just a starting. So if once you get used to all this, then I will directly write A30 is A plus 29D, A40 is equal to A plus 39D, right, like that. Okay, now substitute the value. A is equal here. See, all the things are not given. So here A is, we have to find out what is the starting 10. So this is the first term. So A is equal to 10. Now we want common difference D also to get the value A30. So common difference is again a difference between the two consecutive terms. So if you 7 minus 10, it is equal to minus 3. 4 minus 7, again minus 3. So in short, common difference is minus 3, and therefore A30 is equal to 10 plus 29 into minus 3. 29 into minus 3. So 29 into 3 is 87 and it is minus. So minus 87, and therefore A30 is equal to minus 77. So which option is correct? C option is correct. Like this you can solve the second also. Third question, find out the missing term. Here the terms are given and in some places there is a rectangular box and in that the number is not given. It means the term's value is not given. Here in first case, in first sum, total terms are 1, 2 and 3. In between term, it means second term is not given and we have to find out. The first term is given, last term is given. Now, what we used to do to find out the succeeding term? Add a fixed number that it is a common difference in the preceding one. It means हमें second का ढूंढना है तो हम first term में क्या करेंगे? Common difference D add कर देंगे, then we will get the second term. Okay, but here the common difference is not given. हमारे पास सिर्फ वैल्यू A और लास्ट वैल्यू है 26. लास्ट मीन्स इट इज द थर्ड टर्म. Okay, so how to use this both to find out value D, and by that getting value D we can find out the value T as A2. Okay, so here A is equal to 2 and this is the third term, so A3 is equal to 26. What they asked to find out? They asked to find out A2. Okay, now A3, as we just seen, A3 is what? A plus 2D. Okay, A plus 2D, and A3 is 26. Value A is equal to 2 and plus 2D. Are you getting it? A3 I directly put A plus 2D and A3 is already 26. A is 2 given and plus 2D. Now take this 2 to the other hand. So it is 24 is equal to 2D. And therefore D is equal to 12. If D is equal to 12 and they are asking to find out A2, it means we have to add 12 into the common difference. Therefore A2 is equal to A plus D is equal to 2 plus 12, and therefore A2 is equal to 14. So here we can write 14. Like this you can solve the example. Now in third sum, total fourth term are there in AP. First term is not given, second term is given, third term again is not given, and fourth term is given. So by using these two terms, second term and fourth term, we are going to find out first term and the third term. So first of all, here this is A2 is equal to 13 and this is A4 is equal to 3. Okay, so what is the formula of A2? A2 is equal to A plus D. So can I write that A plus D is equal to 13? Instead of A2, if I write A plus D is equal to 13, is it okay? Yes. Now instead of A4, can I write A plus 3D is equal to 3? Yes. Okay. Why do we do this? Because we want a value D and A. Without value A and D, we can't find out any term. Okay. So by this way, we use A plus D is equal to 13 and A plus 3D is equal to 3. Now, to get any value, either we subtract or doing elimination method. Okay. So here we subtract two equations. So if we do subtraction, okay, so this plus A minus A cancel out. This is plus 1D and this is minus 3D. So we get minus 2D. This is plus 13 minus 3. So it is plus 10. Therefore D is equal to minus 5. Value D is equal to minus 5. Now we want A. We want A. So if we use this first equation, this is the second equation. So put D is equal to minus 5 in equation 1. So A plus minus 5 is equal to 13. This 5 goes to other hand, so it is plus, and therefore A is equal to 18. If A is equal to 18, okay, you can cross check your answer also. If A is equal to 18, if I add here minus 5, I must get 13. Yes, it is 13. Now to get next, again plus what fixed number? Fixed number is common difference. So 13 plus minus 5. So it must be 8. It must be 8. And again in 8, if you add minus 5, you will get 3. And 3 is the fourth term. So our answer is right. But how to show that this term A3 is equal to 8? You can show like this also. A3 is equal to A plus 2D. A we already got, it is 18 plus 2 into D is minus 5. So 18 minus 10 is equal to 8, and therefore A3 is equal to 8. You can do like this also. Is it clear? Next one, third one. First and last term is given. Second term and third term is not given. This is the first, this is the fourth. So by using the fourth one, we are going to find out value A and value D. Okay, to get the value A2 and A3. So here A is equal to 5. A4 is equal to 9.5. 9.5 means 2 9s are 18. 18 plus 1 is 19 by 2. Then A4 is equal to A plus 3D. And A4 value is 19 by 2. And by putting the value A here, I am going to find out D. So finally, by taking LCM, I got the value D is equal to 3 by 2. Value 3 by 2 is the value D. And then to find out A2 and A3, again I use the formula A2 is equal to A plus D. So 5 plus 3 by 2 is equal to 13 by 2. And to find out A3, either you can use formula A2 plus D or A plus 2D. Either this or this, any value you can, any formula you can use to find out A3 or A4 or A5, any term. If you use this or this, it doesn't matter. You will get the same answer. So I am using here this one, A2 plus D, and I substitute the value. A2 is 13 by 2 we got already, and plus 3 by 2. So it is 16 by 2 is equal to 8. Last sum of question number 3. Here total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 terms are there, and out of 6 terms, second term is given and the last term, it means 6th term is given. So here A2 is equal to 38 and A6 is equal to minus 22. Instead of A2, can I write A plus D? Yes. So A plus D is equal to 38 and A6 means A plus 5D is equal to minus 22. Give number 1 and 2. Now to find out value A and D, what we used to do? Elimination method or subtraction we do. So now subtract 1 from 2 or 2 from 1. It doesn't matter. Okay. Subtract 1 from 2. Okay. Now A plus 5D is equal to minus 22 and A plus D is equal to 38. Now I do the subtraction method. It is minus minus minus. So plus 5 minus D plus 4 minus minus plus, but sign is negative. So here it is 4D is equal to minus 60 is equal, therefore D is equal to minus 15. To get value A, we substitute value D is equal to minus 15 in any of one equation. Out of these two, I think that equation 1 is easy for calculation. That's why I selected first equation for the substitution. So here A plus 15D is equal to 38 and therefore value A is equal to 53. Value A means it is a first term. It is 53. By getting one value or first value, we can easily get the third, fourth and fifth value. So A3 is again what? A plus 2D or A plus 2D. So 53 plus 2 times minus 15. So finally I got A3 is equal to 23. A4 is equal to A3 plus D. इसमें एक common fix number add कर दूँ, it means common difference, then I will get 4. Similarly in A4 I will again add D, I will get 5 like this. So finally A4 is 8 and A5 is minus 7. Like this we can do the sum of finding any nth term. We will continue with the question number 4 in next video. Thank you.